Anything that you can attribute it to, or was it just a matter of guys really, really wanting it?
Yeah, well, I think that was part of it. I thought we had a good jump right from the first shift. You could just tell the energy on the bench was different tonight. I thought, my comment to the guys after the game is I felt like we really played together tonight. And I felt confidence coming from them right from the opening shift, and that goes a long ways in a game like that.
How huge is getting that 3-0 lead to start? I mean, for confidence, it's got to make moving forward easier for everyone.
Yeah, I thought probably the biggest part of the game was just getting the 1-0 lead. We knew we were playing out in front, and we could play not relaxed, but we didn't have to worry about going 2 periods without a goal. So, it's nice to have these kind of nights, but you got to work for them. So getting that first goal was important, and then being able to follow it up was great.
Again, the Shaler line, Gillies, they seemed to really set a tempo the first period.
Yeah, I thought Timmy might have been our best player tonight. I thought he was really good. He controlled the puck, he controlled the middle of the ice. We got the puck into him a lot. He was good in his own zone. They played against their top line most of the night and didn't give up a heck of a lot. So, yeah, we were really happy with that line.
Smile because the captain was one of my flies. So.
You got to justify that stuff. Coach, you guys have only 8 games left. How big was this win, considering you're still in that playoff hunt?
Well, you got to get one before you can get the second one. So it was big for us to get out of the rut we were in for sure. But like we've always said, all year, we'll enjoy it tonight. We got to get back to work tomorrow. It's no bigger than the one we got to get Friday night. So it's a great win to get us started, but now we got to move forward and make it for Friday.
What did you think of?
It was pretty good.
That was really good. I thought he was really good for his first game. I thought, he was positionally really sound. He looked like he was comfortable playing the way that we wanted him to play. I thought he was moving his feet all night. And, he was really good in his loose puck battles too, which is always, one of the biggest things for him and his success. So as a skilled player, if you want to have the puck, you got to get it from other people, and he certainly didn't wait around for it tonight. He did a good job with that.
The move at the blue line there, it's like a basketball crossover or something like that. Not too many guys can do that.
Yeah, and then to look, look the goaltender and the defenseman off and be able to put it right where his line mate needed it. That's a certain skill level that not a lot of guys can do that. And we saw some glimpses of that. I thought he was tough to play against when he had the puck. He was shifty, and he's got real quick hands around the net. He even got a couple quick shots off around the net that were tough for the goaltender. So hopefully he can continue to build off of that and get some confidence from tonight.
Did you see a big difference when you saw him in the playoffs last year to seeing him tonight?
Huge. I don't remember him having the puck in the playoffs last year. Now that's playoff hockey. You're playing against one of the best teams in the league. But it was a difficult situation he came into last year. He seemed to really feel comfortable coming in here, and I thought he was a different player tonight.
Having Pissick and McKenzie back, did that make a difference? You had spoke earlier about how defense was needed to create that offense you were looking for. How did they help tonight?
Well, Mark just seems to, he's got a gift to go back and get pucks and be able to break us out, and he puts it on the tape almost all the time. Breaks up, plays well with his stick. So like we've talked about, if we can limit time in our own zone, when you've got guys like him and McKenzie back there, McKenzie's probably not, as adept with his first passes, but he breaks up a lot of plays, and he plays a strong physical game. So we add 2 guys into the top of your rotation defensively, it makes a huge difference.
He threw a puck right to one of their guys.
I'm sorry, what's that?
He threw a puck right to one of their guys in center.
Yeah, well, it's going to make mistakes.
I would love the pass he's missed.
Doesn't happen very often. He's rusty. He's been out a little while.
When we asked Makarov about playing with Peskin, he just smiled. He liked that. But he gets his first win. He probably deserved a couple more.
Yeah.
The way he's played so far since being here.
Same thing tonight. Thought he was really good. He was locked in on the puck. I think both goals, certainly weren't his fault. He's really hard on himself. I think he's competitive, and he felt like he should have had both of them, which is what you want from your goaltender. But the team's played well in front of him, and I would attribute that to the fact that he gives them a lot of confidence, that they know, we can make a mistake, and he's going to come up big for us, and he's done that.
Great forechecking tonight too. That resulted in 2 goals for you.
It was huge. To be able to put pressure on their D-core, we knew that was going to be a big part of our success, and we always talk about playing downhill and getting our D up the ice and making sure we're setting our gaps early and not giving them speed out of their zone. If you continue to make a team go back 200 feet to get pucks and have to pull it off the yellow with guys like Achilles and Schaller and guys like that bearing down, and it's going to be a long night, and I thought we did a good job of that.
Coach, this late in the season, what does it take to string these wins together? What does it take to win late in the season?
Well, you just gotta, one is you gotta have a short memory. You can't look past it. You know, you wanna feel good about what you did tonight, you wanna build from it, but you gotta get right back to work. And a lot of it's just execution, you know, understanding what we need to do to be successful against Binghamton Friday night, you know, and just sticking with our plan and playing within our process. And you know, everybody understanding what their job is going forward. And, you know, as we've gotten guys back, I think we've been able to do that. And, you know, it's almost like rebuilding a new team. You know, when we lost all those defensemen and both of our goaltenders, it was almost like, all right, we gotta start from scratch here. How do we need to play? And everybody's got to know what we're going to do. And we're starting, as we've seen, we've started to play some pretty decent hockey, and hopefully we can continue to do that.
You're getting some goals from guys that weren't scoring a lot.
Yeah.
So you probably need to score, but I mean, Irwin, he can't do anything wrong right now with the puck, and
Yeah.
Cat's got a couple.
Well, it's opportunity. You know, those two guys are playing on the top two lines right now, and Irwin has done this before. You know, he's played on some top lines before. He played with Larson and Lukey for a stretch there after Christmas when we got really thin, and he scored some huge goals and created offense with that line. And then, you know, for me, you know, Katnacci, Sunder, guys like that, they have to produce for us. We're not in a situation where it's going to be one or two guys scoring goals. We need three lines that can create offense, and then that fourth line with Schaller and Gillies and Hutchings got to be a really downhill, you know, hard to play against line that you can match up against anybody. And if we can get that, you know, we can be tough down the stretch.
Great.